Now, hello chaps.
Hi.
Bukayo Saka's just got a new £300,000+ a week deal.
Yeah.
That would be cool to get one time.
Just one time.
Just one time.
1 week.
Just one time. But where does
What
Saka...
would you do to sign a 1 week, 300 grand deal?
What would
I'm
I
stuck
do?
in it.
What would they offer?
Anything.
Yeah, really?
I do anything.
Okay, here's a question for you.
on.
Would you stand in the middle of the Emirates pitch? You're playing Man United. No, you're playing in the League Cup final against Man City.
Oh, God.
The
At
ref,
Wembley?
The ref
Or
blows
Emirates?
the whistle at 20 minutes. You get walked onto the pitch with a lead. You're like a little dog. They lead you on, and you have to suck off Arsene Wenger in front of the whole stadium on the telly
For 300 grand.
for 300 grand. But you just get a one-time payment. You're doing it.
No.
But surely that...
I couldn't do that to Arsene.
3 million.
Just balls in the mouth.
Austin, why are you disappointed?
Oh, 30 million. You get
Oh.
30 million pounds.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
30
Live on telly as well.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You know you're on telly.
Yeah, you'd be...
Anyways, guys, that's
in history.
the guy that sucked off Arsene Wenger.
Yeah.
We're going to be ranking our top 10 current Premier League wingers.
Yay!
My list is going to be good.
When I did this,
think
I
mine's
just
good.
realised there's just a distinct lack of top
That's what I
wingers.
mean. So it's like I'm looking at the names. I'm like, these can't be top 10.
And
But
also,
I'm like, they just are.
I was in the mid. I was between doing it on ability, on form. On
Me
so
too.
Mine's a bit of a mess.
Yeah.
I'm going to go first. this time.
I did like a... Have we all agreed we've sort of done a mix of everything?
No.
I've just tried to.
Well,
I just
I've
think
just tried
at
to
the
say
minute,
top 10
who do I
wingers.
think are the top 10 in the league?
What do you mean by a mix of everything, Theo?
Like, for example,
Legacy
if you
plus
went
ability
on
now.
pure current, you're not having Salah in the top 5, are you?
No.
Let's be honest.
You're not.
Yeah, but Salah is just way past his best, isn't he?
No, I know, but is he still a good winger? We'll find out.
It doesn't
We'll
really
find
matter
out.
because we
We'll
all
find
disagree
out.
on the
We
same
will
thing
find
anyway.
out.
Right.
Hello, everyone. Today's episode is sponsored by Dabble. And if you're one of those people who watches Pitchside and enjoys chatting to others about all things sports, this one's for you. The app genuinely feels like social media meets betting. People chatting, following each other, reacting to bets. All of us boys are, of course, on Dabble, and you can literally follow our betting accounts. See what we're back in on the weekend, copy a bet if you fancy it, or just watch the carnage unfold in real time. And if you lot want to join in, just download Dabble and use the promo code PitchSide when you sign up. It takes about 30 seconds. Once you're signed up, drop us all a follow so you never miss a bet, a prediction, or a meltdown when Lewis loses his bet to a last-minute equaliser. So join us on Dabble, use the code PitchSide, follow the lads, get involved. 18+, gambleaware.org.
In 10th, it might be early, but I'm putting him in because I think he's amazing. Ah! And I think in a year's time, he'll probably be in the top 5. I've gone with Ryan at Bournemouth.
Oh.
What?
I think he's incredible.
No,
Mate,
we're
if
doing
he
it
nearly
now. We're not
scored
talking about
that-
in 5 years' time.
No, I think he's right now the 10th best. I think he's gonna be like top 5.
Oh.
I think he's that good.
Oh.
If he scored that goal against West Ham as well.
It's just what I just sometimes you see a play, you see the ability, and think that is incredible.
Is Mudryk still in your...
Well, he's not a footballer anymore.
Yes,
He is, he's coming back.
He's suspended for
Exactly. See, that's another one I got it wrong, didn't I? Sometimes you get it wrong.
Yeah,
Fine.
fair enough,
It's
mate.
okay.
Yeah.
I think he's class. 9th, I've got Gakpo. 8th, I've got Gordon.
I haven't put any of these in my list.
I can't believe. By the way, I can't believe Gordon.
I still think Gordon. Right, the start.
How are you laughing at? Are you laughing at Gordon or Gakpo?
No,
there?
he's not. He's laughing at just the names that are just...
Gakpo starts for Liverpool.
Tom, I know
like-
you're
I don't
ill,
think
but I
you've
didn't know
said
you're like mentally ill.
Gakpo again at the start of the season. Gakpo would have been in most people's like top 5.
I'm really
He's had
interested
a
to see
bad
who's in your
season.
lists.
7th, I've gone Enjoy. 6th, and this is low, but the ones above him, I just couldn't not put him. I've gone Estevao 6th, but I wanted him higher.
I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
I forgot him as
I
well.
didn't know where to put him because he's not had as much game time recently.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
he's not.
I'm like these call me crazy guys. I think ability-wise, he's the best on
I
this
agree.
list.
I
but
don't disagree.
5th, the only reason he's 5th is because he's not an out-and-out winger. I've gone Shirky.
He's not a winger.
He does play wide,
He's not a winger.
but he
I've
does
got
play
him.
wide.
I know, but you know what I mean, though.
But that's why he's 5th.
Okay.
I've not included him.
I'm not
Oh,
good.
right. Well, I have.
4th, I've gone Doku.
Yeah.
3rd, Semenyo. 2nd, I've gone Saka. And I know first I've gone Mbemo. I know he's not an out-and-out winger, but I just think he's the
He's
best.
not a winger.
He is a winger. He is a winger. He's
as
not
well.
a winger.
Mbeumo's not a winger.
He's a winger.
He is.
When you play him on the wing,
Count him
He's a
as?
forward.
Which is a winger.
Attacker. No,
yeah,
it's not.
forward on the
Striker's a
wing.
forward.
No, he does play centrally sometimes, but he's
more of a striker than a
Gordon's
winger.
playing striker at the minute, but he's a winger,
winger.
isn't he? And Buemo, by trade, is a winger.
Yeah.
You've missed out quite a few names.
Yeah,
here.
my list is so fucking different.
Yeah, I've gone for wingers.
Should I go next then? Because mine's quite similar.
Sorry, I've gone
to,
for fullback.
Mine's
Go on
quite
then,
similar to
Lou.
Tom's.
You go next.
I think that's a fucking shit.
Right,
list.
10th I've got Barnes. Thank you very much. 9th I've got Gakpo. 8th I've got Somerville.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. He was close.
Thank you.
yeah,
7th Harry Wilson.
yeah.
6th Trossard.
Oh,
Yeah, Trossard's been one of the best wingers this season.
By the way, trust me, I can't stand Trossard.
Yeah, he is.
But this is a mixture of me forgetting people's names and just like there's no other good wingers. But I
Trossard
think
deserves
he's-
to be top 10.
What I
He
want to
does,
say
yeah.
is he's completely to blame for used drawn a Wolves, so hold that. 5th, it's Gordon. He's not playing at his best, but he's still very good. 4th, Doku. 3rd, Saka. 2nd, Mbuemo. 1st, Semenyo.
interesting. I've got a few names that are
Was
similar.
Salah not in there?
Salah is not in there because he is absolute poo-poo.
I didn't put Salah in.
He's
either.
fucking shit. He actually
Sorry?
is.
I have.
I do think it's harsh not having Saka in your top 2.
Do you though?
Who was your top 2? Sorry.
He hasn't been great this season, but
Well, this is the thing. Like I was
he's
trying
been
to do a
doing it
mixture
for
of
like
everything.
7 years,
I've-
6 years.
I put
You know,
above him
in the last-
Mbuemo and Semenyo.
In the
and I
last
just-
5 seasons, Saka is 4th on goals and assists.
Who do you
I
think?
know, but how many players have also been in the league as long as him and played as much? So that's a bit of a fugazi stat. Isn't it?
Fugazi.
mean-
Who do you think's been more impactful this season out of those 3? Like, if you had to rank those 3 out, impact. Like
he's been
Mbuemo's-
a lot-
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So like,
Well, if you're just
I've
ranking
done
it
it
on this
current,
season, then
haven't I?
fair
So-
enough.
it's just there's only so much. Like we're quite far into this season now, so it's not like we're making this list 5-10 games in. Like we're quite substantially through. You would hope that he would have had, especially in a season where they're leading the
he's
league.
been
You'd
playing
hope
in the
that he'd
now
be.
too.
He's been injured though.
He's
hasn't
back out on the right. They looked way better against Spurs.
Yeah,
he did look good actually.
he can get back up there.
Go on, Reev.
10, Ilman and Joy. I've got Salah in at 9th. Obviously, I've seen the decline, but he is like when he's on it, he's still top 10, isn't he?
I agree with you on that.
8th, Harry Wilson. 7th, Jared Bowen. 6th, Doku.
Shit! I forgot Jared Bowen.
All right.
That's fucking. Did you not have him?
No.
You don't think he's
You
top
don't have
10?
him as a top 10 winger.
Yeah, he can't.
I just did it out being an idiot.
But how have you remembered Somerville and not Jared Bowen?
Yeah, that makes no sense, doesn't it?
You know.
But what you've chose not to have him.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
I think he's good, but I'd rather have the players in my list.
You
was
had
your
it- you had Ryan over Bowen.
Yeah, I love him.
Who'd you have?
I'm investing early.
He's played like 4 games.
Who'd you have like 9th?
Like, what about what Bowen's done his entire career?
You think Gakpo's better than
Like,
Bowen?
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh man, that's brutal. That.
that's fucking mental, to be
Fucking
honest.
nasty, actually.
Yeah.
Seems-
Would
he
Bowen-
wanted them to sell him.
I think that might be. I
sound
think that
personal.
it's actually top 5 worst things said on pitch side.
Oh,
this season.
and the other 9 are by him as well.
Yeah, I know.
I can't believe you
How
remembered
can that be
Somerville
right
and
if
not
it's the
Bowen.
top 5?
They play for the same team.
Somerville's been a rich reign of form recently, though.
Yeah, but okay, yeah.
A rich reign of form.
I was thinking
Like
that's
that
not
one,
the
didn't
same, was it? It's vain.
5th is a contentious one because we always discuss it, but he's not. He's a winger, but he's not a winger. It's like Mateus Cunha. Like he's a left-sided.
I think Mbuemo's more of a
I
winger
think-
than what he.
I've got him, but
I don't think
Yeah,
either
no,
are a
but-
winger.
No,
think they are.
Cunha's-
Do you know, like a
Cunha's not really a winger.
like a
can
wing,
put him
like even Buemo's not a winger.
Buemo has.
He's a forward.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's,
they're all-
well,
You
he's
know
on
what I
the,
mean?
he's on the
You know,
right
you
side.
know what I'm
Cherky.
saying?
yeah, but
he's
he's
on
like
the right,
a
though.
wide forward.
He's been playing number 9 mostly recently.
Yeah, so
Only
is
to fill him
Gordon.
in
But what would
because-
you?
Yeah, Gordon's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
a winger, like.
I don't know.
Or is he?
It's just like icky.
Tag.
Seems a bit harsh saying this because number 4 I have Saka. I just think the 3 at the moment. Are
Oh my
playing
god, you
better
have him
than him.
lower than me.
Yeah,
Got Saka 4.
yeah.
What
3
the
I've
fuck?
3 I've got Cherky.
You said you wanted
What?
to sell. You said you wanted to sell Saka as
sorry,
well.
Sorry,
Yeah.
hang about. Cherky, brilliant footballer. We're doing a top 10 wingers. You think
agree.
Cherky
That's
as
your
an
star
out-and-out
boy.
winger, Cherky as an out-and-out winger is better than Saka as a winger?
When he's deployed on the right, yeah, for this season.
Are you fucking?
It was
Are you
current, wasn't it?
mental?
Do you think Saka's world class?
Reev?
Yeah.
What? You as an out-and-out winger, you think
Turkey's
Cherky?
world class?
Early, but yeah. I don't think that's outrageous.
No,
to say.
I think it's out.
think
as
it's
an out-
outrageous
we're
to say
talking
both of them are.
wingers, not look like forward. Like, do you think Cherky's a better winger than Saka?
Yeah, but Theo,
At
you
this
can't
current
keep saying
moment
it's
in time,
because
yeah.
modern wingers aren't
No, but I think that is
chalk on your boots. Like, look at Salah. Salah's not an out-and-out winger.
No,
He's
but
basically
Tom,
like
I'm
a
big
right
Cherky
forward.
fan. I'm a big Cherky fan, but
He does play wide though. I don't
yeah,
know
but
what.
he's better than Saka.
You're
I don't
turning on
agree
your
with him.
own.
But I don't agree with that. But
Starboy?
he is. You can't not count Cherky as a winger.
We've done it Current, right?
When are you on?
And the only example that we have of Cherky this season.
Gonna win you the cup.
Yeah, mate, I've tried to be as unbiased as possible in this
You've
one.
gone
Well,
too far.
he watches this. You said you wanted to sell him on stream yesterday.
No, out of the 4, I would have.
Yeah, but
That's 'cause you get
Curry,
most money.
you talk about Curry, he fucking gets benched every game. He comes on for 20 minutes.
He's still just as impactful. Yeah, but that's.
Oh my
I don't understand the argument there.
Just
'cause
as
I can
impactful.
still say that.
So it
30
only
minutes
takes
against,
20
30 minutes,
but it only
30 minutes
takes-
against Newcastle, no goals or assists. 90 minutes against Salford, no goals or assists. 19 minutes against Fulham, no goals.
It only takes 20 minutes to be more
29
impactful than
minutes against
Saka, is
Liverpool,
what
no
you're
goals
saying.
or assists. 18 minutes against Newcastle, no goals or assists. And then he scored against Spurs when he started.
Yeah, I mean, we can.
If you talk about current, you're wrong again.
I don't think that's true. But,
Well, I just told you the facts.
right. 2 Mbemo and then 1 Semenyo.
I just ignored him.
He actually just mugged you by not even
Yeah.
respecting you with an answer.
Yeah.
I just hit you with some facts, and you said I don't think that's true.
Yeah, but you just read
I
out
don't think that's
stats.
mental.
Yeah, but you said if you're going on current.
Saka's stats have been terrible.
In
this
fairness,
season.
Saka's got 1 goal since December in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, since the 3rd of December.
if you're doing current, he's playing better. I just think it's.
I don't know.
What
I
is
don't know
current
if
then?
that's
Can I
true.
ask
Yeah,
what
but
is
I'm not.
current?
We've had this
Turkey's-
debate for
I'm saying
3
he's
years.
arguing-
Apparently,
he's arguing the
apparently, current. He's just off the
But
last
Tom-
6 games. Or what?
No,
we-
but I'm not. I'm saying he's done it on current.
What is
Yeah,
current?
because-
current?
What's
Because
current
I'm
to you?
trying.
I don't know.
That was the decision of the segment.
I just like.
So because he had a good game yesterday and Shirky didn't start, currently
Yeah, but
Saka's
who's
better.
a better winger?
I think
Saka-
Saka's better, but I'm not basing it on this season. I'm basing
Yeah.
it
I'm
on.
based on everything. That's what I'm doing.
I'm basing
as
it
well.
on the body of work from the last 5-6
That's
years.
what I'm doing.
You've just said current.
No, I'm saying he said that.
I'm so
Yeah,
confused.
because that's what it implies. That's why you've not put Salah in, even though we should universally
I've got
agree he's
Salah
probably
in.
the best winger
Even
in the
on my
Premier
list,
League.
I've got Salah on my list.
What? No, but I'm talking specifically about this season, and I think Cherky's had a better season than Bukayo Saka.
Oh my god.
So we fucked.
Is that a
So we're
disagreement?
not
Is that a
doing-
disagreement or not?
But what happens if he wins the quad then?
It's at this moment in time. I only have to do it off this current moment in time.
Do you know what? I've done it on out and out wingers as well. Like I just thought a wing. You know what a winger is? Like I don't really class Cunha or Mbeumo as a winger. That's what I've done it
But
on
that's-
as well.
that's
Like, I
totally
don't see
subjective for
like
you then, isn't
no,
it?
I get that, but like Cherky a winger?
Yeah, because he plays out wide.
Yeah, no,
I know he plays out
The
wide.
same as Semenyo was a winger.
Yeah, but
he's a
you-
winger.
You know what
Semenyo
I'm
and
saying,
Cherky
though?
play a
You know
similar
what I'm
role
saying.
in
No,
that system.
what you're
better?
saying is
You
you
definitely-
think
I
a
think
winger
so,
is
but
only
it's-
one who gets
that's-
wide
that's
and
the
beats a
thing,
man
it's
one
not
on
been
one.
in
That's
the
not what a
Premier
winger is, though.
It is in my head.
Let's compare the stats.
Like just because Doku is your style of traditional winger doesn't mean Cherky's not a winger.
No, I know what you're
they
saying.
both play wide.
I hate what you're saying. I just have a different interpretation of it.
Well, you're an idiot then.
At least I don't think
Unfortunately.
fucking Cherky's better than Saka.
I don't think that, but I think currently he's had a better.
Oh my god! See, I hate this. I just hate that we just. Surely you just pick. So you don't think Saka? So you think Saka's better than Shirky?
Yeah, but
You
currently.
should have him higher in the
No,
list.
no, but that's not how this
See what I'm
system.
saying?
That's not how this works. Because
know
I
what's
also
happening.
think, I also think Salah is better than a lot of these other players.
So
but
then he
he's
should be
lower-
higher.
No,
It is.
I don't
but
think.
it's been.
I don't
It's
think
done
Salah
based
is
off
no
this
longer
season.
better than these players, so he's not even in it.
Yeah.
To be fair, this just says top 10 Premier League wingers.
Yeah.
We'll-
So who do you think
we'll
is
say
better,
currently.
Salah or Saka or Cherky?
Saka.
So he should be higher in my opinion. Then.
But that's because of longevity and how consistency and
So
everything
yeah,
he's
it's top
done.
10 wingers.
But it
But
was,
like,
the
also-
segment
It doesn't
was
say current on the prep.
It was current.
But that's why I have like
specified.
Gordon
No, but-
high up,
no, but
because
it- yeah.
currently he's not there, but like as a top 10
Exactly.
winger.
No, but
Exactly.
But then, no, that's against
the
what
current
you're
thing has
doing.
always wound me up though.
No, because Cherky is higher because he's performing better than Saka.
But he
Saka's
hasn't
better.
been.
I agree. What? Yeah,
When has he been performing better? He hasn't even been starting. So what's current? This is my whole. This is why I get annoyed
That's why I
with.
brought,
25,
that's why I brought
26
Yeah, I
that
know,
up.
but this is why I get annoyed when we do currently. What? Just the last 4
It doesn't
games.
say
No,
current on the
It doesn't actually say current.
I know,
on this,
I know.
so just
That's
need to
why
say-
I've based it on everything.
But before, when we've done currently, and then
Yeah.
you're like, well, he scored last game, well, so he's better. Surely, I'll just do it on who's better.
That's what I've done it on this year as well.
Who's a better player? Who's a better winger? And Ryan, he's better than them all.
That's not true. You put him in 10.
Do you not have Jared Bowen?
He's going to be the best player.
I was the only one that did.
In the league.
I was the only person that did have Jared Bowen.
Who's your best winger?
Bournemouth do have a habit of
Semenyo.
finding these players, though.
Unbelievable scouting.
Even Jimenez is quality as well, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's class.
isn't he?
He's
Well,
really good.
it's up to you.
In 10, I got Martinelli. I'm surprised no one didn't put him in. Like, in terms of like what he's done as well, like
don't wanna live in a world
big
where he's
moment,
in,
he is good.
He's not
Good.
better than Ryan.
Shiver me timbers.
Maybe not
No,
going forward.
He's actually not.
In 9, Trossard, he's had a very good season. In 8, I'm surprised no one's included him. Amad Diallo.
I know, but he's been playing wing back, hasn't he? I know he is a winger, but
Nah, he's an out-and-out winger.
he's not though because he's been playing wing back.
No, not since Garratt.
Yeah, true.
7, I got Bowden. In 6, I got Salah, just because I agree with you, Tom. I think
I don't
he's
think you
not the
think
same.
Salah's better than Bowen. In your heart of hearts, I don't
I
think you think
I think you may be right, but also I looked
is.
at what he's done as well.
I know. I feel like
even-
So
and
we're
also-
arguing over different things.
I feel like that argument of what he's done,
But even of
that argument of what he done works better with Saka because Saka's still in a prime age. Like
Yeah.
Salah is at the back end now.
Yeah, no,
so
I
like,
hear
if
you,
you're
Lou. I
saying
do
what
hear
he's
you. I
he's
do
not
hear
that
you.
same player.
No, I agree.
Where
What are you talking
Saka is that same player of what he's done.
Yeah.
But Salah isn't that because he's like
hear
an
you.
old man. So it doesn't work
Yeah,
well.
it would
That
be
argument
like
for
putting
Salah.
Freddie Ljungberg in this list.
Yeah, because of what he's done.
We're not.
The
Yeah,
underwear model. What?
what a weird thing to bring up.
Oh, is it what he did? In 5, I got Esteval. I'm such a big fan of this guy. I think he. Here's one for you. You like this? Who's gonna have a better career, Esteval or Ryan?
Probably Esteban.
Probably Esteval, but I think Ryan will soon be at one of the big clubs in Europe.
Oh, 4, big fan of him. Pedro Neto.
Fuck off. What?
I think he's really good.
You've got Neto ahead of Esteval.
Yeah, in hindsight, I should have put him below Esteval. But I think this season he's had a better season, actually.
You think Neto's better than Bowen?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Well, you're a Bowen hater.
I'm
That's
not
why I
Bowen
put-
hater.
I think you are
excellent.
Bowen hater.
I'm surprised no one actually had
think
Neto in
Bowen's
their
great.
top
You
10.
said they should sell him in Jan.
Yeah.
Mental.
I think Pedro Neto. I probably should have put Esteval above Neto if I'm really being honest with myself. But I just look at what Neto's done this season. I think he's had a better season than Esteval, but I think Esteval's better. That's one or the other. I'm a really big fan of Pedro Neto. I think he's quality.
Turkey argument, though.
You have no argument with Cherky, buddy. In 3, I've got
Got them to
Doku.
that.
2, I've got Saka. And first, I have got Semenyo.
Can't believe you put Semenyo over Saka.
But that just
that goes against everything.
Yeah, that just
No, because I
that
told you at the
cements what
start.
I just said.
Wait, what? Wait,
You can't be doing that then, and then go against
can.
everything I
But
just
how
said.
can you put Semenyo
Saka
above
should be
Saka?
first.
Because I told you I've culminated everything. I've looked at previous thing and I've looked at
What's
this season.
previously? This is
Previously-
the first top season he's ever had.
Yeah.
Top
Yeah,
season.
and I think you look at him
Saka's
now.
had 5.
Who's had more of an impact on the club at the moment? I'd say Semenyo has.
Yeah, in this season.
Yeah, so
but
therefore I've based.
this is-
what do you got?
No,
on
that's
this?
now his
that was
argument.
that was
listen
my
to what I'm
full
saying.
argument for
Saying
building the
quite calmly. I'm
list.
using.
He always does this,
I'm
so we
using
don't
multiple
shout at him.
things.
Have
I'm
you
using
noticed how he
multiple
does
things.
that?
Yeah, but
Don't
my
shout
argument
at
for
me.
building this list was consistent throughout picking each position.
That
you
is
said,
Yeah, but I don't.
Disgrace
you
from
said,
But I
you.
don't include Cherky as a winger.
he
That
is,
wasn't
though.
your
That wasn't-
argument.
But I think Semenyo is right the best.
But that's
winger
his
at the
argument
moment.
about Turkey.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his argument about Turkey.
This
that you
season
disagree
alone, I
with.
think the order of what I've chosen
But
is
I don't
accurate.
think there's been such a vast contrast between Cherky and Saka than there has
Let me ask you
Semenyo.
a
I think
question.
Semenyo's been out and out the best
Who's
winger
better,
this
Semenyo
season.
or
Yeah, but
Saka
you
as a
do-
player?
do you
Who's a
think
better
Semenyo-
player?
Yeah, exactly.
To you, who's a better player? Because now you're stuck. Because if you say Semenyo, that means you're going against what you said
I
to
think
Reev.
it's a lot closer than you think.
But
That wasn't Nick Crack. What an answer.
We have
No,
to go with that. We
I
have
don't
to
know
go
how
with
close
that.
he
Can
thinks
I
it
say one
is.
thing? Can I say
Tell me,
one
answer
thing?
the question
Phil.
before you say one thing. Just come on, just say Semenyo or Saka.
I will say one second, Lewis. Let me talk. I said from the beginning I'm using a culmination of different things. You've said only current.
Yes.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's why I've put Semenyo in over Saka.
But
Do you see
do
what I'm saying?
But
But that's-
But you had a go at me for that. You had a go at me for
But
that.
the only
thing.
argument for Semenyo over Saka is current.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
so that's
only
it. And-
evidence.
and-
So
and-
you're
and
only
in-
using current in that argument because Saka.
Yeah, that's why I've culminated things.
If you look
Tom.
at Saka, the way you
see what I'm
use
saying?
stats of
makes
Cherky against
sense.
him,
I don't
Saka
really-
last season, 12 goals, 13 assists.
Yeah.
Season before, 20 goals,
Yeah.
14
I
assists.
know!
Season before, 15 goals, 11 assists. Season before that, 12 goals, 7 assists. Then Semenyo has had like one good season
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
for Bournemouth.
And you also think
And you
Saka's
look, and
better than
I just
Semenyo.
think the way
I
the
think
way
that
he's,
too.
the way
but
he's come,
I can't put him above
way-
him because Semenyo's quite clearly the best performing winger this season.
and I think that counts for a lot when it comes
But you,
to this
but
list
can
as
you
well.
understand? Can you understand when
You
you say?
picked on me for the
Can you
same
understand when
thing
you're
you
You
did.
went mad at him for the same thing. That's all we're saying.
Crazy.
Who's had a better season, Cherky or Semenyo?
Semenyo. But I've put Semenyo above Turkey.
Do you not see it a bit contradicted? Where it's like one of the reasons you.
I'm only choosing him on this
Say you're using 5 reasons to judge your list, and he's using 1. His 1 is still in your 5 reasons, and yet you're shouting at him. for
Yeah.
it.
That's
So you
the only
still.
reason I've used a number
Because
of
that's
different
what I
things.
thought the
But
segment
no, but you
was.
haven't because
But
the
you
only
agree with
argument,
his reasoning.
the only argument for Semenyo to be above Saka would be his only
reason.
argument.
Yeah.
That you
see what you're
criticised
saying.
him for.
No, I do see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I know.
But gun to your head, who would you say has had a better season?
Semenyo.
Turkey or Saka? In the Premier League this year.
This season only,
Yeah.
probably Cherky.
That's
think-
exactly.
But I think,
do think it's
it's a
close
lot
like that.
tighter than you're making out.
I didn't know.
Whereas
I
I think
think
if you
it's tight, but
compare,
I
if
just-
you
I've
compare
edged it.
if you compare Semenyo to Saka,
I don't know. You haven't got Anthony Gordon in.
I've got
Fuming about
Semenyo
that.
first. I think Semenyo's by far and away been the best performing winger this season.
I still think Saka's been better than Cherky this season.
I don't think. I agree.
in the Prem, Cherky's got 3 goals, 7 assists. Saka's, I think, has got in the Prem alone. If we're talking about it, he's got
I think
8 and 5.
Cherky gets like the sexy because he does the
Yeah.
tricks and stuff. But I think Saka has been injured. He hasn't been his best.
Yeah.
But
But his best is not best. Is still
exactly. So
better.
I think that's harsh on Saka.
I think he's
Yeah.
better than Church.
I do think Saka
No, I
gets.
agree.
I think
I
Saka
gets
gets.
a-
I think
he's
even this
agree.
season,
I actually regretted not putting Saka first. He should just be first, really. Like he should.
Yeah.
I take it back. Saka's top of mine.
not allowed to do that.
I'm doing it.
Not
Not allowed to do
What
that.
the fuck are you gonna do, really?
Graphics are already up.
How are you gonna stop it?
I don't know.
How are you?
But I'll
actually-
find a way.
No, you fucking won't.
I will. Well, we'll find out, won't we?
I bet you he's top of my list.
All right, hair boy,
what the hell?
because he does his hair.
But do we
Try to do yours.
I have. It looks
Go on.
nice.
do you understand my argument for
No.
the out and out wingers?
No.
No, because
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I will never. I, won't judge.
understand-
I can't call Cherky a winger. I can't do it.
well, that's fair, but it's
Can't call him Bremer
kind
a
of.
winger either.
it-
Can't do it.
all right.
I'll never do it.
Let's
Right.
try and agree to a pitch side top 3
Oh,
Premier
fucking
League
hell.
wingers.
I think
Well,
it's
isn't it-
got to be Saka top.
Saka, Semenyo, Doku.
What are we doing currently?
And Buemo. Saka and Buemo.
Bremer's
Semenyo.
not a winger.
It's Semenyo and Mbeumo Saka. It's about the order.
It's Saka.
I'm willing to concede Saka going top as long as Mbeumo and Semenyo's.
And Bremer's not a winger.
Yeah, I agree.
I go
Goes back, I
Saka and Buemo, Semenyo.
Oh,
Buemo's been doing it for what, 3-4 years now.
he's not a
Oh,
winger.
yeah, I personally feel
Yeah,
like
mate,
Semenyo should be
He
top.
is a winger. He is a winger. He's been utilised in a different position.
We are starting to overrate
That's like
Semenyo
saying.
here.
That's like saying. Well, Saka's been playing in the 10, right?
No, but no, it's not like saying
He
that.
gets used. What? No, but
In
the
Bre-
reason
in
why
Bremer,
Mbeumo-
even
the reason why
for
Mbeumo's-
Brentford, he was like an inside forward.
That was like That's like Salah for Liverpool, though.
Oh, I don't know.
His
man.
primary position, he's right wing.
Yeah, he's
and
a
Buemo.
right winger, man.
He's a right winger by trade.
We'll have
he
to
just-
agree to disagree on this.
No,
one,
he
won't we?
no. There's no agreeing to disagree. He's played most of his career right wing.
Yeah, next either next to Visser or Tony.
Yeah.
Fucking Vissa.
Do
I
you
mean-
think there's a chance? Basically, I don't know if you saw, Jason Cundy said he'd rather have Estevao than Saka.
I agree. I think Estevao.
For what- but
I
for
think
what?
Estevao's the best player on this list, but he hasn't.
He hasn't done it yet, has he?
You've got to do it consistently.
So next season,
Sorry, he's got the most ability.
is he going to be a better player than Saka?
Depends how much game time he gets, right?
Yeah,
If he plays 38 games,
I mean, Palmer's been used on the right.
It's
now.
so hard to say.
He's also playing in a worse team, Estevao.
Palmer,
So it's
don't you
hard.
start to say Palmer.
No, I'm not. I didn't. That's why I didn't
And
include
you
him.
don't know what levels Saka's going to reach next season. It's just
Yeah,
hard to
but
predict.
it's kind of just like there's a level of consistency with Saka that you kind of get.
Yeah.
I'll answer you this: if I had to, if you put a gun to my head and said who would win a Ballon d'Or, I'd go Estevao.
I
it
agree
'cause
because
he's
the Ballon d'Or
Brazilian?
flair.
No, I think he's better. He's got more ability than Saka, I think.
But actually, here's one for you, Tom. Would you
I
not
think
say it is
Saka-
Saka because Arsenal have a shot at winning?
The way that the
And he's,
format. of the,
he's not your best player.
It could go on to.
Right, if England,
Rice could
if
win
England
the-
win the World
oh,
Cup,
yeah, Rice win the
and
Ballon d'Or.
Arsenal get multiple trophies, Rice will win it over Saka.
Exactly.
You're
that's
saying
my
Arsenal have
point.
a shot of winning loads, not the
No,
slant
no.
Arsenal, but Chelsea are the winners out of the two.
No, I'm
You've backed-
talking
No,
about
we're
for
talking about
the.
this season.
I'm also
Oh, you're about
suggesting-
getting it this season. I
No,
thought we
I'm
were talking
also
about in
suggesting
general.
when
We
it
were
comes to a
specifying
Ballon
this year.
d'Or.
I was
when
on
it
about in
comes to a
general.
Yeah,
Ballon
it's in
d'Or.
general.
When it comes to a Ballon d'Or, because they're obviously both English, they're both at Arsenal, the likelihood is it will be Declan Rice over Bukayo Saka. I
Yeah,
wasn't
but
talking
no,
about
no.
how many trophies
And
they
no,
win.
I was
and no-
talking
That's
about-
exactly my point, though, because realistically, Saka should be that main guy, the
Yeah.
one getting all the plaudits, but it's not. It's Rice.
But
I think Bukayo Saka, right, is the best basic winger ever. Like he does everything. If you were to have a video game and you put all their stats up to 80, that's Saka. He does everything basic to the best level. But he's never gonna
There's no true
he's never going to do that shirky little. But I'll tell you what he will do. Shirky will drop 3 stinkers in a row. Saka will never do that.
Do you know what I like
He's
about
an
Saka?
absolute guaranteed 7 out of 10 any
I
most
think
weeks.
more than that, though. I think What I like
No,
about
I
Saka,
like minimum,
but
I mean.
what I like about Saka is that he is.
But he rarely
you talk
drops a 10
but
or a
he's
9.
unpredictable now because not only can he go on the outside, you saw against Spurs, he was coming on the inside quite a lot inside the fullback. He's coming on the inside fullback. That's true. What I'm saying is the football terminology there,
Yeah.
and that's what
When
makes
he's allowed to do that, yeah, he does that.
So, no, Saka's always been very good at being like a one-on-one.
But
And
he
to be
can
honest,
can't inside shoot, or he can go to the byline.
and I
across
do
with his right foot
also
now.
agree with the fact that Saka does get doubled up on a lot, so it does restrict. That's not even sexual.
It happened
Doubled up.
Yeah, it happened at Spurs.
It happens,
But
With go on.
he is just he is quite a basic player, isn't he? I think that's what kind of goes against him.
The question I was going to ask about Saka is when you're putting your best Arsenal team out, how high up is he on the list? He's not the first team and name on the
You're
team
talking about
list.
all time.
No, now when you're building an Arsenal team,
Third.
you think he's third behind who?
Third or fourth on the
Be
list.
Rice, Gabriel, Saka, Saliba, Raya.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
Would it not just be Rice, Saka? Then you look at your defenders. Surely that's
No, the drop off's too big. I think.
no. But your front three is so bad with that.
Yeah,
Saka.
maybe you're right there.
Madueke
And like
played
the
alright,
drop
but
off is you have depth in centre back.
He has. I know you don't like to admit it, but he has.
What's this?
Madueke filling in has played all right.
He was fucking shocking.
Top 10
at
signers
Wolves.
of the season.
Yeah, but there's definitely examples where he's not been great, but like
There's more examples of him not being great than being good. Way more.
Yeah, but we're talking about the difference between Gabriel and then someone else behind him.
Yeah, I
I
think
think Gabriel's the second name on the list.
I'd rather have Saka in the team and Mosquera with Saliba than
think the
Saliba,
drop-
Gabriel, and Madueke.
I think the drop off is
Me personally.
you have closer depth to the starting 11 with your centre backs than you do like wingers.
Yeah.
Like if Saka's not there, the drop off is huge compared to the like Mosquera is actually a top centre back.
Madueke, but I know
It's
don't
not, it's
care.
not really. It's not
I'll
really
happily
like
disrespect him. I think he's really, really average.
he's a Premier League winger, so he's good. But like the Mosquera, the difference from Gabriel to Mosquera and Saka to
Well, I think
Madueke.
we've
It's
seen
It's
the
also,
evidence
it's
with
also
Gabriel,
different.
though.
It's also a different position. Like
or third.
being a centre half for Arsenal is easier than being a winger for Arsenal.
What do you mean?
Well, just in general,
That's all
it's
it-
a lot
whoever
hard.
wants
It's
to
a lot
make it.
harder to score and create than to stop.
Right. Okay.
And also,
you mean just by definition of
and also the
definition.
way you set up, you are quite defensive minded. I think it's easier to be in that structure alongside a Saliba, a Raya, a Calafiori, a Timber, than be Saka, who is
Hell
your
yeah.
primary creator, pretty much, with that fucking donkey next to him up front.
Yeah.
That other tit on the left.
I know.
So,
But to be fair, we should put Saka up because look at what he's fucking having to deal with.
Yeah.
He must be
Shocker
looking.
is.
He's like, I don't want to pass to him. Shit.
Not the weekend. That's our top 10 Premier League wingers, guys. Let us know your thoughts on that in the comments down below and how much you hate us. Yes.